On or some more truck driver.
Our first winning number tonight is 53. That's called by 40. Up next we have 3. The next number is.
I think we're almost done with Charlie, and then we'll be moving on to our other guy with construction and stuff like that. So.
53, 43, 54, 14, and the gold Mega Ball is 8. No Mess lost 6 numbers. Tuesday's jackpot to be $170 million. Good luck in Play On, America.
Now, New York's #1 news. Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
78 minutes. That's how long it took before police killed the 18-year-old mass murderer inside an elementary classroom in Texas. The shocking admission today, taking everyone by surprise.
I'm absolutely livid about that.
Tonight, we break down minute by minute the new details disclosed today and what we now know about the massacre.
The other big story tonight, the weather. Storms have been moving through, so what about the rest of the holiday weekend? Chief Meteorologist Lee Goldberg standing by to time it out. Lee?
All right, Shandy, we've been in this break since the early evening, but now drenching storms are going to make a comeback during the overnight, even if they're not with severe parameters with wind. There'll be some flooding downpours and dangerous lightning, and then storms redevelop yet again late tomorrow morning, continue through about mid-afternoon before we finally shut them off for the weekend. But a few of those could actually be strong to severe, especially north of the city. Flood watches are still up for west central New Jersey. Supposed to expire at midnight, maybe extending because of the storms approaching. And then tomorrow, the isolated storms are mainly from the city on north and east, especially inland. We've had some damage during the early evening hours. You see in Kearney, there's actually a water rescue with some trees down in Belleville and limbs down in Cream Ridge, New Jersey. So there's the break that we've been in, and here's the next round of storms. Another round of big storms in Philadelphia, lightning and heavy downpours, and that's now swinging into southern New Jersey. Figure they're closing in on New York City by about 1 o'clock in the morning, and I think it'll take till maybe 3 to 5 in the morning to leave. There's a break by mid-morning, but then the skies try to brighten up just like today, and here come the storms once again. This time it's more New York City, north and west. It'll pivot out by late day and early evening, and then the all-clear sign after that. We're 66 right now. Clouds will also be some fog along the coast during the morning hours. Our temperatures will be hovering in the 60s, and it will be rather muggy. Once we get past those storms tomorrow afternoon, a great look at weekend temperatures will be in the 70s tomorrow because of the clouds and storms, but then it's 80 Sunday and 88 on Memorial Day. Much more.
Ooh, beautiful.
Okay, Lee, thank you. Now to a shocking and horrifying admission in the investigation of the Texas school massacre. A top official there today admitting cops took too long to kill the gunman. The admission came as we heard new horror stories from some of the kids themselves. Kids inside those classrooms calling 911 and begging for help. One child calling again and again. This as their friends were being killed, and as cops standing down the hall did nothing for more than an hour. Here's Eyewitness News reporter Josh Heidegger.
There was no shortage of law enforcement at Tuesday's rampage, but as a teenage Rambo hosed down a classroom with high-velocity rounds, state officials revealed today all those cops did nothing to stop him. And for the top lawman in Texas, it was all too much to bear. Colonel Stephen McCraw outlined a cascade of failures, of mistakes, of rank incompetence that failed 2 classrooms full of kids on Tuesday when the school resource officer at Robb Elementary was off campus and a teacher propped open a door that should have been locked. 6 minutes after that, the shooter walked in, entered 2 connected classrooms, and locked the door behind him. That's when he fired over 100 rounds in 4 minutes.
When he went in the classroom, he said, "You're all gonna die." He just told me shoot. He shot my teacher and then he shot the kids.
There were police, plenty of them, but today McCraw said the incident commander, School Police Chief Peter Arredondo, deemed the threat to children was over and declared the scene a barricaded subject. He called for a better equipped SWAT team and told cops already on the scene to wait it out.
Of course, it's not the right decision. It's a wrong decision, period. There's no excuse for that.
Outside, frantic parents begged police to do something, anything, as some kids called 911 from inside the classroom, saying they could hear officers in the hallway outside. Some of their classmates were likely bleeding to death in need of immediate care, and the gunman was still shooting, but still, the incident commander decided to wait. Even
Unbelievable.
at 12:03, he had 19 cops in that hallway, one for every child killed.
I was misled. I am livid about what happened.
Today, Texas Governor Greg Abbott, who 2 days ago extolled the bravery of the response and even suggested the carnage could have been worse, blamed his words then on the people who briefed him. In the end, it wasn't until 12:50 that blood-soaked afternoon that cops finally breached the door, 78 minutes after the shooter first walked in. The debate will rage about gun control, about why it's legal in Texas for an 18-year-old to buy 2 assault rifles and 1,657 bullets. But there is no debate about the abject failure to save 21 innocent people, 19 of them children.
Yeah, right.
No debate about a misguided tactical decision that will haunt this community forever. Josh Heiniger, Channel 7, Eyewitness News.
It is painful and hard to believe. 3 days and after that gun massacre at 277 miles east of Uvalde, the annual NRA convention, it began today in Houston. Several Republican lawmakers in Texas decided not to attend the nation's most powerful gun lobbyist convention because of the stunning and against protocol behavior of police in not trying to neutralize the killer. But former President Trump, the main speaker, and boasting he didn't stay away. He mentioned the killer, but nothing about the assault weapon that was used.
Unlike some, I didn't disappoint you by not showing up. The monster who committed this crime is pure evil, pure cruelty, pure hatred. He will be eternally damned to burn in the fires of hell.
Well, Texas Governor Abbott was going to appear in person, but was on a video link instead so he could be at the massacre scene and deal with the stunning admissions by police.
Outside the convention, there have been protests among the demonstrators appearing. Heartland school shooting survivor David Hahn.
This issue should have ended before I was born. I was born a year after Columbine. And now I'm speaking to you, the generation that has been failed, frankly.
The convention runs through the weekend.
Another gun massacre to bring up with the last funeral for the victims of that supermarket massacre in Buffalo will take place tomorrow. Services be held for 86-year-old Ruth Whitfield, who was shot and killed while shopping at the Top supermarket. This after visiting her husband at a nearby nursing home. Vice President Harris will travel to Buffalo to attend the funeral and also be with the families of the other victims. 10 people, all of them black, were killed by an 18-year-old white supremacist with an AR-15 assault rifle.
Now that it's Memorial Day weekend, state health officials are reminding New Yorkers that COVID won't be taking a break this holiday. Positivity rates in New Jersey and Connecticut are over 11%. In New York, nearly 6.5%. Health officials encourage you to gather outdoors as much as possible this weekend. Mask up indoors to
bullshit. Screw you.
Proper hygiene.
It's not hyperbole to say that merchants in the tri-state have their collective fingers crossed. That despite COVID cases still rising, they're hoping folks will go out and spend money starting this holiday weekend, despite inflation. Because after more than 2 tough years of economic times, a bountiful summer is what the economy needs, but bountiful is far from a slam dunk. Here's our research report of the
It feels good outside.
The stormy weather this Friday evening.
It's kind of nice that there's nobody out here right now.
And it certainly didn't put a damper on the holiday mood for all into party and Danny Mood in Coney Island.
It's quintessential New York. You know, I'm a nightlife and burlesque performer, and a lot of people I love work here. This is a home for a lot of them.
And tens of thousands of visitors are getting ready to flock to one of the city's most iconic places.
Coney Island is the world's playground. We have the largest air conditioner in the world. It's called the Atlantic Ocean.
The city's 8 public beaches spanning 14 miles open Saturday with lifeguards on duty daily from 10 in the morning until 6 p.m.
It's wonderful. It's really nice to get back to normal.
One of Coney Island's biggest attractions, Luna Park, also getting ready for the season.
We have more than 50 attractions, great food, live music, entertainment, the beach.
The park that employs 1,200 people every season draws visitors from all over. This year, the famed Cyclone celebrating 95 years at the park.
Yeah, first time ever here, so I like the experience. It's so much cooler since there's like a whole anniversary.
Whether you're from here or away, it's that summer vibe that keeps us coming back.
I'm going to be here 100%. Parade. I'm going to be in the museum again, I hope. Like, I'm going to be here as much as Tony will have me.
Officials say there'll be no beach capacity for the upcoming season, and masks are recommended in the parks' bathrooms. In Coney Island, Nate Dollywall, Channel 7, Eyewitness News. Now to Long Island, and if you're thinking of heading to either of these beaches, you'll need to make some other plans. West Islip Beach and West Islip and Benjamin Beach and Bayshore are closed due to bacteria in the water.
Their kids are missing, and they're desperate for help. Still ahead at Eyewitness News at 11 o'clock. A group of mothers pushing New York City to try to change its ways when it comes to finding missing girls of color. Also ahead, a terrifying scene in Florida. A car sinking in a pond. Good Samaritans rushing to help in alligator-infested waters. The Light of Your Life is the 2022 Bethpage Air Show at Jones Beach State Park. ABC7 is taking you to New Heights to see it all. Prepare for takeoff this weekend. Sponsored by Bethpage Federal Credit Union and Catholic Health. Visit your local Acura dealer for attractive offers on the TLX. RCN is becoming a sound broadband. We've been a part of your community for years, providing you with award-winning internet service. Get 500 meg internet for $34.99 a month with 3 months free, plus a free modem. Introducing sound broadband powered by RCN.
Hey, babe, what's the password for the cable bill?
Rollerblade King 22.
Okay. What about the phone bill?
It's the entire alphabet backwards. ZYX.
I got it. What about electric?
Shrimp. Lobster.
Didn't work.
Try all seafood.
The words all seafood or like different seafoods?
Just work your way through the ocean.
What?
Forget all your passwords. Bill Pay on the TD Bank mobile app keeps all your bills in one place.
At PC Richard & Son, our 4-step mattress fitting process helps you find the perfect mattress. Buy a select Sealy mattress. Get a free TV up to 50 inches with your purchase. Plus, free delivery and special financing during our Memorial Day sale. PC Richard & Son.
Summer's here, and with a great deal on a new Toyota, you can go out and do all the things that make summer, well, summer. Like go biking, glamping, pony rides, Mother's Day, scavenger hunts, off-roading.
Get 1.75% APR financing for 48 months on the fuel-efficient 2022 Highlander or Highlander Hybrid. Plus, every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care, our no-cost service plan.
Your summer starts here.
Toyota, let's go places. Kick off to a Long Island summer, 7 and 7 on ABC7.
There's a renewed push to change how New York City deals with missing women and girls of color. Heartbroken mothers making an emotional plea today in the Bronx, sharing stories about their daughters who vanished, haven't been seen in years, and who blame police for not acting as quickly as they should after their daughters went missing. Kristen Thorne has their story.
It's a pain that these mothers share. Their daughters disappeared in New York City and haven't been heard from in years. Young mother Cassandra Ramirez left her apartment in the Bronx the night of September 19, 2018, and no one has seen her since. Her mother, Ingrid Santana Ramirez, says she doesn't believe the NYPD took the case seriously during the first few precious hours when Ramirez was reported missing.
Like I said, they didn't want to take the report. They said, well, maybe she's with a boyfriend. She just doesn't want you to know. Or maybe she's, fell off the wagon.
Their stories were discussed at a summit in Mount Eden Friday on how the city deals with missing women and girls of color. Summit organizer Dawn Rowe with Girl Vow says the Gabby Petito case sounded the alarm about missing women and raised the issue about all the other stories that go unheard. Many of them are women and girls of color, which make up the majority of cases in New York City.
Pain is pain, right? No matter whether you're black, brown, it doesn't matter what your skin complexion is. But what we're saying is that we want to be heard as well.
Rose Cobo's daughter, Chelsea Cobo, disappeared in Brooklyn in 2016. She spoke at the conference about the frustration she has endured trying to find Chelsea. We profiled Chelsea's case in our second episode of Missing.
It's like a crazy puzzle, and I'm trying to put all the pieces together, and that's what I keep doing.
Stay fucking still.
New New York City Councilwoman Althea Stevens says she's planning to introduce a resolution to the City Council which would create a
come on, fucking turn!
Minority women and girls. New York State is considering similar legislation.
We have to get to a place where we are really pushing to make sure that there's equity when anyone is going past it.
In Mount Eden, Kristen Thorne, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
Pain is pain. And by the way, you can watch the entire missing episode of Chelsea Cobo on our website at abc7ny.com/missing.
Juneteenth, now set to become an official state holiday in Connecticut starting June 19th of next year. Governor Lamont today signing a bill into law that measure sailed through the state legislature with just one no vote in each chamber. Schools have the choice whether to close on that day, which commemorates the day in 1865 Texas became the last state to get the word out that slavery was no longer legal.
Jurors in the Johnny Depp Amber Heard defamation trial in Virginia began deliberations this afternoon. In closing arguments, both sides told the jury that a verdict in their favor would give their client...
Turn this way! Turn this way! Thank you.
100 hours of testimony over the last 6 weeks, with each side accusing the other of inflicting abuse. Depp is suing his ex-wife for $50 million. She is countersuing for $100 million.
Turns out Memorial Day weekend, not just for tourists, it can also turn out to be a shopper's delight. Despite all the talk of inflation and supply chain problems, big box stores say the summer and its kickoff this weekend will be a season of substantial savings. That's what they're saying. Apparently, chains like Walmart, Target, and Best Buy are sitting on large inventories of some things like TVs, furniture, and clothing. And starting this weekend, they need to make room for a new winter.
My move!
Be a smart shopper.
A rescue effort to save the lives of 2 people in a minivan that crashed into a Florida pond was complicated by alligators. Police snipers were called to the scene in West Miami-Dade to protect divers from any gators in the water. 3 Samaritans who saw the crash had bravely jumped in before first responders arrived. Yeah, dive teams pulled a man and an elderly woman from the pond. They were taken to the hospital in critical condition. Wow.
Stay away from the gators.
Yeah.
That's a different type of water rescue than happened here.
No question. The flood on Central Park.
Oh, my goodness. All right, turning to AccuWeather and the holiday weekend forecast. Going 2 out of 3 this weekend. Tomorrow's not a total washout, but an AccuWeather alert. We're going to carry it into the day tomorrow because of scattered showers and thunder showers that beef up again late morning into the mid-afternoon. A couple of them could be strong, and of course we have the downpours that we're dealing with during the overnight. We will sound the all-clear side as we go through tomorrow night, and it gets drier and comfortable. And then we're loving Sunday with low humidity, comfortable temperatures, and if you want a little bit more heat, you wait till Memorial Day, probably the best beach day. Ceiling's been lowering a little bit. It was down to about 1,500 feet. We're at 66 degrees right now with a south wind at 10. It's a muggy night right now. The visibilities have lowered in spots along the coast. We'll be some areas of fog tomorrow morning. This planner really paints it out really well. You've got the downpours coming up in the next few hours. A break probably till late morning. Then the scattered showers and thunderstorms start to pop up again. Probably last until about mid-afternoon, and then I think your evening plans are pretty good. All the storms should be gone by sunset, if not earlier. You can see the showers now lifting through Monmouth and Ocean again. Some downpours. The heaviest right now near Philly. That's going to lift into parts of western New Jersey. So we'll be pouring in the city within the next hour or two. Look at a tornado report in Virginia. So this whole spin here in the upper atmosphere still has to roll its way through. We'll finally push it offshore by later tomorrow and tomorrow night. In the meantime, though, here come the storms over the next couple of hours. Some downpours, maybe some flash flooding. That'll lift north, probably push offshore. It's kind of mostly cloudy, a little drizzle, some fog at 7 in the morning, muggy. But then just like today, skies will try to brighten up a little bit. And with that disturbance coming through, here come the storms flaring up. Better chance off to the north and west. Again, some brief downpours, maybe even a little small hail with these as well. Some gusty winds. I think the beaches probably just escape with getting brushed by a passing shower. We still have to be careful of the shower diving toward eastern Long Island as we go through late in the day. Then we finally dry out tomorrow night. Sunday morning, comfortably cool during the afternoon. Temperatures are in the upper 70s. We get a fair amount of sunshine. And they'll still think Monday's the best bet, but maybe you think Sunday's a little bit more comfortable. Things are great. It's just Saturday we're dealing with some spotty storms. And the beaches, just tomorrow isn't the best beach day. Jones Beach about 70, same thing in West Hampton. Point Pleasant about 76, Long Beach Island about 74. A shower with the Jersey Shore, but there could be a shower storm tomorrow, then great the rest of the weekend. It'll be in the 80s.
Stop!
The Jersey Shore, while the Hamptons will be in the 70s most of the weekend. Mainly clear.
Turn this way.
Mainly cloudy. Still humid. showers, scattered showers around, a little fog at 7 a.m., 65. And then here come the spotty showers and storms that develop by late morning and head into the mid-afternoon.
How are you fucking doing?
15-20 minutes. Then tomorrow night we turn mostly clear and covered.
Turn fucking straight! Goddamn controller!
Monday a little hotter, 92 on Tuesday, and then we'll start to cool things down. Half the year it'll be in the low 70s on Wednesday, half the year it could be in the mid-80s. Big range that day before storms arrive later Thursday. That's the way it's shaping up. You have a great holiday weekend. Brittany, Bill, and Jess Smith will take it from here. Guys, back to you.
Better than deep freeze from last morning. No doubt. No question about it. Thank you. Great job to keeping it all.
No!
By the way, quick program ago. Don't forget our annual special kickoff to a Long Island summer set in Brooklyn. Dave and tomorrow, and Brittany Bell will be live at the Beth Taylor Show at Joe Beach. We invite you to join us tomorrow night at 7 o'clock right here on Channel 7.
Well, he's a dad with a mission. New at next at 11, how this father is trying to stop bullying at his daughter's school with words of kindness.
Epstein is sponsored by Rayborn Flanagan. In stock and delivered in 3 days or less.
No.
Anything is possible, as long as you can imagine it. And that's what makes Orlando unbelievably real.
What are you fucking doing? Straighten the fuck out, will ya?
Especially among people who do not regularly use opioids.
Come to your fucking ass. Swear to God. Shut up, you fucking horn!
Help keep yourself and your community safe. Talk to your friends and family about overdose risk and prevention. If you use drugs, take precautions to prevent overdose. To learn more, visit
Turn the fuck around!
and search prevent overdose.
Dude, fucking straight! Goddamn fuck!
Best actress Mary Louise Parker and best actress.
How are you goddamn doing? Shut up!
Incandescent. How I Learned to Drive. Now through June 12th. Go see it.
You fucking goddamn piece of shit. Come on! Shut up! Shut up, you fucking horn!
All-wheel drive 2022 Hyundai Tucson for $229 a month with new inventory arriving daily. Hurry in.
Dan, is Nikolai
Dude, go this way again! You fucking goddamn piece of shit! Swear to God! Stop, you fucking ass! Stop it!
Dan, you're fine.
This is amazing. The Nikolai baby stars have launched their day. Let's go further.
Wait, which? Oh, wow. Dan, you got so old.
Turn your fucking wheels!
The color in these Nikolai baby stars.
Nikolai Paving Stones with Favor Shield. Ask for it by name. You'll see the difference.
Eyewitness News needs your help to protect our children. Have you seen Logan? ABC 7 and Ridgewood City's Bay thank you for helping protect our children. Tonight, a beacon story, a disabled Iraq War veteran, now proving to also be a kind of hero on the home front. In the past week, Stephen Mandel stood outside his kids' school in a suburb of Boston, displaying different signs, each one encouraging students to stop bullying each other and instead be kind to each other. Today, his wife and 2 daughters joined him.
I can come outside and
Come on!
I can share a positive message. So that I do what I can.
All this bullying was done all over. Half of the kids in my class were doing it too.
One teacher so moved that you could see she came out and hugged the
What are you fucking doing all the time? You bastard, I should have gone!
Police officer in Virginia pulled over a speeding car. He was not expecting the driver to tell him this.
emergency.
What does he want to see?
My daughter.
Well, what is wrong with your daughter?
She's shot.
Well,
Where you fucking going, asshole, motherfucker?
daughter, so the officer called for backup.
Go this way! You goddamn fucking prick!
Finest arrived and went to work.
Took the baby.
No, fucking turn!
Instructed Officer Durham was back on her stomach and her side.
Or patting on her back.
It's okay, baby. It's okay.
Thank goodness, the relief as they heard that child's cries. Her grateful family later thanked the officers on Facebook.
Lucky to be alive, and that's what first responders do, save lives. That's what they're supposed to do. Sam Ryan for Ryan Field. Up next with what's at Sports Set.
Well, the Mets and Phillies trying to play a quick one at Citi Field to beat the rain, or were they? And coming up with sports, the newest Yankee making an impact as Matt Carpenter does something he hasn't done in over a year. Yankees race highlights after the break.
Chubby and cheeky show for you tonight.
It's late night.
I've never felt less attractive than I do right now.
Look good.
I like your style at the show. Maybe I'll come back in 5 years.
Jimmy Kimmel Live, new weeknights on ABC and stream on Hulu.
Escape the tourist traps. Discover something unforgettable. And get your guide dog.
Fucking do it all the time!
What if your vehicle could sense your presence? Feel your touch.
Fucking bastard, I swear to
With a
God.
simple press of a button. Now it can. An experience so responsive, all of your senses are heightened. Plug into your senses in the first ever all-electric Genesis GV60.
Turn your fucking wheels straight! Now back the fuck up! Dude, what are you fucking doing?
I'm Dr. Boston, the city's doctor. New Yorkers, we're now at a high level of COVID-19. What does this mean for you? It means that we can all take the steps to slow the spread of COVID-19 and to take care of our fellow New Yorkers. Get vaccinated and boosted. All eligible New Yorkers should get boosted right away. Wear your mask in all public indoor settings and avoid large gatherings and other high-risk situations. If you're going to get together, please keep it small.
Shut up.
If you feel sick,
Shut up.
stay home and get tested frequently, including before and after gatherings, and especially if you have COVID-19 symptoms or were in contact with someone who tested positive. And finally, if you test positive, get treated. There are several treatment options available, some of which can be delivered to your home within hours. Call your doctor or call 212-COVID-19 to see if treatment is right for you. By choosing to take these steps, we can protect
Yeah, I'm going to the,
others in our communities. Remember, we are in this together.
You're a doer, a mover, a shaker. You've created your ideal life. Why not your ideal ride? Custom order.
Go to the, what do you call first, real quick?
Special incentives. Will it be the SUV equipped for off-roading, road tripping, a work-life balance, or the car that keeps your heart racing? Destiny is in your hands. Make it yours. Place your custom order on a new Ford and get $1,500 bonus cash. View lease and financing options at buyfordnow.com. Escape the tourist traps. Discover something unforgettable at getyourguide.com.
That's your wrong way.
This Eyewitness News Sports Report is sponsored by BMW. Test drive a BMW SUV that's right for you at your local Tri-State BMW Center. Or visit us at tristatebmw.com.
I'm Sam Ryan with sports. The injuries keep mounting, but the Yankees keep on winning. Today was Josh Donaldson moving from the COVID IL to the 10-day IL with shoulder inflammation. The good news, though, DJ LeMahieu and Aaron Hicks should both avoid IL stints. The Yankees taking on the Rays in beautiful St. Pete. I told you I don't like bridges, though, right? This was a pitcher's duel through and through. Only runs.
Oh, come on! Get out of the goddamn way!
With his 8th home run of the year, then the new guy, Matt Carpenter. Everyone's talking about the mustache, but he can hit too. His first as a Yankee, and his home run is his first in the majors since April 30th of last year. James Bryant is impressed. 8 scoreless innings, just 2 hits, 5 strikeouts, a very tight victory for the Yankees. They wrap up this one in just 2 hours, 23 minutes. 2-0 the final. Yanks have won 4 in a row.
That was awesome. I mean, anytime you go from your living room to the best situation off to being this club, it's organized. I mean, it didn't take long for me to walk in here and realize that this is really special for a group of guys.
Celebratory clubhouse. As for the Mets, a welcome sight at Citi Field this afternoon. Jacob deGrom was seen throwing at Citi Field as he
Go, go, go!
his way back from a shoulder injury.
I didn't say for you to fucking go, moron!
Against the Phillies within a rain-free window tonight. They were already at 3-0 as Pete Alonso does this. So the charge to this one In the third, it's a two-run shot, his 12th of the year. Pete had 4 RBIs on this one, but the Mets let a big lead slip away. Phillies put up a 6th spot in the 6th inning, capped off by this 3-run home run by Garrett Stubbs. All of a sudden, it is a 1-run game. So it's up to Edwin Diaz to save it in the 9th. That's exactly what he did. Nice bounce back game for Diaz. He gets his 11th save of the year. 8-6 the happy final. Well, we already said it 3 times this postseason, and all 3 times the Rangers responded. Yet another must-win for New York as they find themselves down 3-2 to the Carolina Hurricanes. Game 6 tomorrow night at the Garden. And after rallying from a 3-1 deficit to the Penguins in the first round, this Rangers team isn't panicking.
The way I look at it, we've played a lot of must-win games lately, and we've done a pretty good job. I think the first series helped a little bit, and then having to win games 3 and 4, those are pretty must-win games, and we did a good job. So.
Then we got one more. It looks like one more task we'll have to do with once we get our rest with him, and then we'll be done with Charlie. But that was a hectic one, boy. I'll say that.
The 2 best words in sports: Game 7. Unless you're a Celtics fan, what a game tonight between the Heat and the Celtics. Boston came back from.
I mean, everybody knows that was hectic. I mean.
We went on a 12-2 run down the stretch to take Game 6 on the road, 111-103. So Game 7, it will be Sunday. The winner will take on the Warriors in the NBA Finals. And I saw, for once in my entire career, an unhappy and an angry Lee Goldberg.
That was our worst losses in Celtic history. Tough times.
Yeah, he was a little depressed.
Oh, it's he'll get over it.
Because they'll finish it. Game 7. Okay. We'll be right back.
Most drivers spend their lives going from point A to B. In America, we're all about point X. That's why our most versatile BMW X-Range vehicles are proudly manufactured right here in Spartanburg, South Carolina. The BMW X-Range, Ford X-Venture, starts here. BMW Memorial Day sales event now, May 31st. Order a BMW today.
You know, there's something so relaxing about a backyard.
Okay, now it's back to you.
Don't you think, boys? For the first time in my life, everyone agrees with me. Actually, some, because everyone agrees that Cambridge pavers keep the rich colors and stay beautiful for years to come, thanks to our unique Arbortech process.
What a life.
The Memorial Day sale at Stingley Furniture Mattress has arrived with the year's steepest discounts. You'll save 40% store-wide. Get this gorgeous sofa only $24.99. Now through Memorial Day Monday at Stingley Furniture Mattress.
Finally, more beautiful day than normally. Look at it, it's beautiful out.
Experience the Infiniti QX50 in the tri-state area Infiniti retailer.
Expected is not feeling the love from your bank.
Yeah, I'm calling about my credit card rewards.
I'm sorry, those rewards are not for you.
Wait, what?
Thank you.
That's not nice.
Unexpected is a thing that gives you double the love.
With my new TD Double Up credit card, I really get double cash back.
You do.
Wow. You guys love me.
We actually do.
I love you too. Wow. Never said that fast before.
Introducing the TD Double Up credit card. Earn up to 2% cash back. TD Bank, unexpectedly human.
Summer is here, and with an exciting new Toyota, you can go climbing, paddleboarding,
Disney Channel.
Using other people's misfortune to get rich.
You're the one who brought me, girl. You're the one who brought her to me afterwards. So tell me, which one of us uses people's misfortune more?
Annette, Chicky, I'm gonna get you out of here. Stop it, Faye. I'll pay. But that's a huge sum. I'll call my uncle and explain everything. Could I please use your phone? Could you give me the number to the Thousand Delights restaurant, please?
Shop for joy. Joy now get 50 free spins and take up to $1,000 worth of bonus. Download the Hard Rock Casino app today.
We know who we are, where we come from, and where we belong.
This is the story
This is Weather Center. Want to keep you posted on these strong to severe storms this afternoon. You won't miss.
Just repeat your question.
What happened between you and Claudia Sakara?
Claudia Sakara abducted my mother.
You didn't like her very much, did you? So what was it like to kill her?
What an ass, Scott. You really are a goddamn fucking prick. You really are.
I'm not gonna let you risk that for me.
Okay, if you insist on making it all about me.
But with that being said,
All right, our last one.
it's a lot that you offered.
But there's no harm in me checking out a few paintings while you're here, is there?
Take care of this cargo for me, will you? All right? Right away, Charlie. All right?
I've never paid much attention to art before. Like I
The
said,
actions
I thought
to your-
Chuck as a
yep.
good spot to eat my lunch. But when I started looking, I mean really looking,
This is not a good time.
Uncle Victor, when did you get back? Nicholas, my favorite nephew. Oh, I have missed you. I wish I could say the same. Whatever the two of you were discussing is going to have to wait. I need to speak to my wife alone.
Now you sure that's a good idea? I'm sensing some tension between husband and wife here. Thinking you might need a referee. That or a field medic. Either way, I think I should stick around.
All right. Don't keep me in suspense. What's the big news?
I just got a great job offer.
Amazing. I didn't even know you were looking.
Yeah, me neither.
What? I don't understand.
I didn't apply for the job. Somebody recommended me to a headhunter.
Sounds like you've got an angel somewhere looking out for you.
No kidding. Did you ever get a dream job you didn't apply for?
Objection, Your Honor. My client is not on trial.
Mr. Baldwin, what is the purpose of the line of questioning?
Well, if they're going to contend that my client is not fit to visit her sole grandchild, then let's see what their fitness level is.
I'll allow, but I'm warning you, Mr. Baldwin. Tread lightly.
Yes, Your Honor. I would like to submit the autopsy report of Claudia Sakara. It says that she's 5'5" tall, several inches shorter than Michael, and was clutching a newborn baby.
Yeah, right.
What's that?
Claudia put my newborn sister into a wicker basket and carried her.
So, instead of asking for help or trying to talk her out of it, any number of things.
He was a fucking kid, Scott. What the fuck would you have done?
Handle and just cave in her head. How'd that make you feel?
When I saw my sister was back in my mother's arms, I felt relief.
Some people just get a massage.
Fucking bastard, Scott. I swear to God, you are a damn fucking asshole, I swear. You are a goddamn prick. You're pathetic.
Agrees with you. It's part of my punishment.
I mean, you can't today. Ava told me to close up the gallery early.
Is Ava going to tell it to the court? Or will you?
I'm going to bounce tonight.
You don't have to go.
Worst crazy is calling me.
It's all good. I'm going to catch some rays. Thank you for giving me some art to appreciate.
What? I said I'd get out of your way.
Hi, it's Spencer. I can't take a call right now, so leave me a message.
Spence, it's me. I was just wondering how your talk with Cameron went. If you're still with him, please let him know I'm thinking good thoughts. You didn't say how long you'd be working at the gallery when you left. Hopefully not too much longer. I'm just finishing packing up, tooling around Windermere all by myself. Come home soon. Before
that so? Because all I've heard from you are weak excuses and non-apologies.
Why would I apologize for doing everything in my damn power to fix things with my son?
So does doing everything in your damn power to fix things with Spencer also mean being indifferent to my feelings?
Oh, I am crystal clear about your feelings.
You heard me, did you?
May I ask what this is all about? Oh, silly. Just as I was getting close to Spencer, they even managed to drive him away.
Time. It's life's most precious commodity, especially when you have metastatic breast cancer. When your time is threatened, it's hard to invest in your future. Until now. Viscosity is helping women.
Do you have the time? I know you're working.
I think the boss will mind.
Well, it's in mental health. I'd be the director of outreach at the VA hospital.
Director? Oh my god, that's a big deal.
Well, it's one hell of an upgrade from managing a gym.
Well, this calls for celebration. How about we hit the Metro Court when I get off work? Are you free today?
Yeah, I can make that happen. But listen, before we make any plans, we should probably have a talk first about the job.
I'm happy to tell you everything I know about hospital politics because trust me, there always is some. Wait, I actually know an administrator at the VA. I can reach out and get all the lowdown.
Well, that's the thing. VA job isn't in Port Charles. It's in Chicago.
Oh.
Yeah.
No.
Amy?
But what?
I mean, yes, there is a job, but no, you're not going to take it.
I did not drive Spencer away. Far from it. I just offered him financial incentive to move out of Windermere and take his sociopathic girlfriend with him.
You're talking about Esme, who you helped me rescue from Sunny Corinthos.
If only the two of you had left that Esme where she was.
At Sunny's non-existent mercy?
Nicholas, you and Spencer are the only people in the entire world who believe that Esme is some kind of victim. Now, Spencer is young and infatuated and stupid. What's your excuse?
Compassion.
No. It's arrogance. You wanted to be the one to thwart Sunny, so you invited Esme into our home without even discussing it with me.
Yeah, and while Spencer and Esme were at Windermere, I was starting to build goodwill with Spencer.
You certainly weren't building any with me.
So what? Huh? As punishment? You manipulate Spencer? You give him access to his trust fund if he agrees to take Esme and move out of Windermere?
I didn't do that. I did not give Spencer access to his trust fund. I'm giving him many allowance. And Spencer will learn very quickly that his life of ease is directly tied to his ability to satisfy my wishes.
Well, it does sound like you were doing obedience training.
Okay, fine. Well, Spencer will earn his first treat when he breaks camp and takes the minx with him.
Congratulations. I just wish you'd been a bit more patient.
Patient? I didn't chuck Esme off a parapet, so I think I've shown plenty of patience.
I've also secured the breathing room we need to try and salvage our marriage. You're welcome.
You think you did us a favor by orchestrating my son's departure?
All I did was give Spencer the chance to show you who he really is. And by choosing to move out, he has.
You don't need to stick around to supervise me sending out these mailers. Or don't you trust me?
Okay, let's see one more thing.
We don't have any monies.
Whatever. So did you show him the new DeCarlo?
Who? Robbie? Why do you care?
This is the best thing this ever has. I'd love to own something like that one day.
So, chiaroscuro is your thing.
I don't know if I'd say it's my thing, but I like the light and the dark together. If you don't have the shadows, how can you appreciate the light? I wonder how much it'll sell for.
More than you make at Kelly, that's for sure.
For your information, my income just got a major boost.
Can't already gave you a raise. sound like something Ava would do. Wait. You heard you had to do an exchange. And don't tell me it's nothing.
In order to access my trust fund, Esme and I have to move out of Windermere.
But you're trying to fix things with your dad.
Yeah.
And you still let Ava buy you off.
Believe it or not, by leaving, I'm helping my father too.
Objection. Counsel is badgering the witness. Sustained. Perform your stand-up somewhere else, counselor.
Okay, Your Honor. So, Michael, was there anyone present time of Claudia's death? My mother? Well, surely she told the police that you were protecting your sister and her.
No, I don't know why you're asking me. This is a matter of public record. I made a full confession in with the prison.
How long was your sentence?
5 years.
How long did you serve?
Several months.
Wow. That's faster than I get my dry cleaning back.
Your Honor, while we are all enjoying the comedy stylings of opposing counsel, my client paid his debt to society.
Well, now, what about the debt that he owes his little baby sister, Avery? So, why don't you tell the court how snatching a kid from their loving family is your MO?
Soprano helps you fight migraine attacks. You put it all on the line. You do it all. So you bring Urelli. It can quickly stop migraine in its tracks within 2 hours without worrying if it's too late or where you are.
Unlike old medicines, Urelli is a pill that directly blocks.
I don't see what the hell the point is, Scott. I really don't. There's no point. There's no thing to that. Michael's not fucking on trial here, you bastard. Stupid Scottish. You're such a jackass.
I just need to see ID.
I'm sure for one, they're going fast. You know what? Let's make it 2. I have someone who'll be joining me.
So, how does it help your dad if you leave Windermere?
I have issues with Ava, and Ava has issues with me. She and my father will have a better shot at fixing their marriage if Esme and I aren't constantly in the way. Or is it so hard for you to believe that I could maybe do something for somebody else?
And is your dad aware that you're not just leaving because of the money?
No, we haven't discussed it.
So in other words, no.
Look, it's a normal thing at our age to be on our own. You and Josh live in dorms. It's time for me to move on. I'll figure out a way to work things out with my dad on the back end.
And what if your dad holds that against Ava?
That's on them. Right now, this is the best I can do.
I don't believe that.
Why do you even care? You certainly have bigger things to worry about than me and my dad.
Plenty. Brendan. So, what am I doing here? Arguing with you?
Trina, wait! What is going on? Talk to me. Please.
I have a life, Spence. That's all you need to know. So stuff those mailers and lock up when you're done. Your worry is misplaced, Maggie. Everything in Port Charles is going swimmingly. Okay, maybe that's an exaggeration. I don't quite have everything I want just yet, but I am well on my way.
Ava, I do concede that Spencer does have quite a bit of maturing still to do. However,
Okay, last one.
I think the closer Spencer is to his family, the faster he can do that maturing. Now, I think we can all agree that, well, Spencer's stubborn streak and obvious attachment to Esme does present difficulties, but this family's weathered worse than that. And I refuse to let a little infighting derail a perfectly good marriage. It's time we both found some compromise.
I don't compromise, I trust.
We appreciate your interest in bringing us all together.
But Esme and Spencer are just at the surface of our issues, and this bears repeating.
These are hard issues. Not much. Well, I take that not so subtle hint as my cue to leave. I do suggest, however, we meet again soon for a proper reunion. With the whole family. Don't fuck this up, nephew. You didn't need to come between me and Spencer to hurt me. The distance between us had already done that.
It's not exactly doing me any favors, then.
The question is, what are we gonna do about it?
Amy, you're not making any sense.
10 minutes ago, you were all fired up about me taking this job. Well, now you aren't.
I'm guessing Amy loves her big brother and wants him to stay close.
No, Terry, you're wrong. I mean, yes, of course, I love my brother and want him to stay. Just not stay around everyone.
You've lost me again, Amy.
That headhunter who recruited you didn't get your resume from one of your buddies. She got it from me.
Why do you have so much faith in me?
Of course I have faith in you, Chad. I know you can do anything you make your mind up to do, but submitting that resume wasn't just about helping you. You did it for me, too. When I found out you were dating my boss, I put you up for the job, hoping to keep the two of you apart.
Didn't you take your baby sister Avery away from her father?
I was granted custody. At the time, Avery's mother was believed to be dead and her father could provide a stable home.
So you swooped in with your money and your lawyers. You stole your sister.
I didn't steal Avery. I thought she was at risk, so I took the steps to protect her just like I'm doing right now with my own son.
Well, maybe Wiley should be protected from you.
Oh, shut the fuck up, Scott! You goddamn fucking asshole, I swear to God! You are a goddamn bastard, I swear!
Wiley. But she's incapable of acting in Wiley's best interest because she's so invested in pitying herself. Anita claims that the world has made victims of her and her daughter, but the truth is Nina and Nell are nobody's victims but their own.
That's not the truth, Michael. They're victims of you.
Come on! Turn your goddamn ass! You goddamn fucking punk, and I swear to God, I fucking hate this goddamn shit! Come on! Fucking turn! Fucking goddamn ass! Turn! Shut up, you fucking whore!
Your lust luggage way down after just 14 days. Complete the 2-week challenge and receive a $5 reward.
When you enter Sunglass Hut, you enter the house of sun where the options are endless. So whether you want all eyes on you, or you're looking to reinvent yourself, at Sunglass Hut, there's a pair for every version of you. Sunglass Hut, every shade of
Fucking game now, I really do.
Eating and drinking foods and beverages that are very acidic. It can soften the enamel. Pro-enamel repair. What it's doing is driving more minerals deep into the enamel surface that's going to help actively repair. Pro-enamel is taking it to another level.
Here's my new dress. What's that? Dampen.
Dampen? Dampen. It gets rid of musty odors.
Dampen attracts and traps excess moisture,
eliminating the source of musty odors.
Mustiness gone. Dampen.
Maybe someone is across the neighborhood, across the street, or across the room. You have the power to make them feel right at home. It's a taste of welcome.
For people who are a little intense about hydration, Neutrogena Hydro Boost. Lightweight, fragrance-free, 48-hour hydration for that healthy skin glow. Neutrogena for people with skin. Hit it! It takes two to make a thing go right. It takes two to make it outside.
Shut up, fucking bad, fucking damn stink!
Ever leave your clothes in the dryer and find a wrinkled mess? Try Downy Wrinkle Guard fabric softener. Wrinkle Guard penetrates.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Wrinkles don't want to stick around. Make mornings smoother with Downy Wrinkle Guard fabric softener.
Dude, why the hell are you fucking turning this way? Move your goddamn ass!
Are you kidding? What the hell is this? Oh my god, I'm so excited.
Your Honor?
This goddamn game is a piece of shit now. I swear to God, I fucking hate it.
Mr. Baldwin, if you have a question, ask it. Otherwise, wrap it up.
Shut up, you fucking piece of shit! Shut up!
Michael, what? Nell found out that she's
Dude,
pregnant.
I said fucking turn the fucking left way! You fucking moron!
You might murder what you did to Claudia, but you might use Wiley to hurt her the same way you're trying to hurt Nina.
Objection. Pure objection. Sustained. Mr. Baldwin, drop this now.
But, Your Honor, look at the look on his face.
Shut up, fucking Scott!
I think that's the look that Claudia saw right before he bashed her head in.
This whole job on her because you don't like who I'm dating.
I like who you're dating. Honestly, I just didn't like the fact that the person you're dating also happens to be my boss. See, sometimes Terry and I clash. Okay, truth is, we clash a lot. When I found out you were seeing each other, all I could think was, great, now I'll never be able to escape my boss. She'll be at work and holidays and vacations and family reunions and double dates and karaoke nights, and it'll never end. And what if I don't suck up to her? Will my brother tell me to buzz off? All I could think about was myself. Until 10 minutes ago.
What happened then?
You started telling me how much you were missing in your life. And how much genuine potential Terry had to offer you.
As far as I'm concerned, it's your home. I've done my part.
Oh, come on. By luring my son away from me.
I'm providing us the time and space we need to patch up our marriage. Without the interference of two people who never wanted us together in the first place.
I believe Spencer was beginning to accept us.
Then why was he so eager to go?
This goddamn
Spencer
fucking goddamn
obviously has bigger priorities than reconciling.
This is why this game sucks, I swear to God.
Let's be honest. We have bigger problems than Spencer and where they're living.
As you proved by sticking it to me by going after Spencer on your own. If you only would come to me first.
Like you came to me before you invited Esme into our home.
You see, you keep wanting to make this a choice. It's you or my son, my marriage or my family.
And here I thought I was your family too. Unacceptable. If there's a choice to make, maybe it's my choice. I can stick around and watch you dither over Esme. Or I can walk away. Get back. Did you get my voicemail? How's Cameron?
How do you think his mother is having a nervous breakdown?
Oh, that sounds like something that would make you sad or very angry. Did you get into it with Ava while you were doing her indentured servitude?
Not Ava. No.
How? Of course. Straight one.
Hello. My family has a membership here. It's under Dr. Portia Robinson. Do you think I can get a lounge?
Oh, sorry, all the lounges are taken. Well, feel free to grab a seat at the bar.
Maybe I should have gotten here earlier. Okay, thanks anyway. You know, I wonder if...
yourself can be tough when you have severe asthma. Triggers can pop up out of nowhere, causing inflammation that can lead to asthma attacks. But no matter what type of severe asthma you have, Tespire can help. Tespire is a new add-on treatment for people 12 and over that proactively reduces inflammation, which means you can have fewer attacks, breathe better, and relieve your asthma symptoms. So you can be you, whoever you are. Tespire is not a rescue medication. Don't take Tespire if you're allergic to it. Allergic reactions like rash or an eye allergy can happen. Don't stop your asthma treatments unless your doctor tells you to. Tell your doctor if you have a parasitic infection or your asthma worsens. Sore throat, joint, and back pain may occur. Avoid live vaccines. By helping control your asthma, Tespire can help you be you, no matter who you are. Ask your asthma specialist about Tespire today.
I just smell cleaning some more. This stays between us. If it's got to be clean, it's got to be Tide Pods. And
Shut up!
Strange the multiverse of madness.
Meet the Ninja Creamy. Now you can turn almost anything into ice cream. Creamify technology transforms your ingredients into ice cream, gelato, smoothie bowls, and more. Just freeze, creamify, scoop, and enjoy. Mix up some magic with the Ninja Creamy.
New to Candy Crush? Then you deserve double rewards. For 1 week only, hit level 12 and win big. That's double the gold and double the sweet. Go for gold. Play Candy Crush now.
Who says you can't get 100% whiter teeth? Try Crest Whitening Emulsion. Remove 10 years of stains in just 4 days. And it's enamel safe for everyday use. Better, faster, 100% whiter teeth. Crest, the #1 teeth whitening brand in America.
Your mission, stand up to moderate to severe rheumatoid arthritis and take it on with Rinvoq. Rinvoq, a once-daily pill, can dramatically improve symptoms. Rinvoq helps tame pain, stiffness, swelling, and for some, Rinvoq can even significantly reduce RA fatigue. That's Rinvoq relief. With RA, your overactive immune system attacks your joints. Rinvoq regulates it to help stop the attack.
Rinvoq can lower your ability to fight infections, including TB, serious infections like blood clots, some fatal, cancers, including lymphoma and skin cancer, death, heart attack, stroke, and tears in the stomach or intestines occur. People 50 and older with at least one heart disease risk factor have higher risks. Don't take it allergic to Rinvoq, as serious reactions can occur. Tell your doctor if you are or may become pregnant.
Talk to your rheumatologist about Rinvoq relief. Rinvoq, make it your mission. Learn how AbbVie can help you save on Rinvoq.
Purina One has the inside story on your pet's health. It starts inside the gut with Purina One with new microbiome balance. Natural prebiotic nutrition promoting gut health and immune support. Purina One with new microbiome balance.
Itchy, scratchy, family not getting clean? Get Charmin Ultra Strong. It just cleans better, so your family can use less. Hello, clean mama. Enjoy the go with Charmin.
I never thought my husband was a diabolical murderer.
The betrayal was just unimaginable.
There's one more huge twist. 2020 tonight on ABC. There's no raving about the Bob's Burgers movie. The Belchers remain one of the best families in animation. The Bob's Burgers movie has irreverent humor. And is definitely worth a trip to the theater. The Bob's Burgers movie, rated PG. Get tickets now.
Your Honor, if I may. Proceed. Michael, just a couple of questions for you. Do you know the significance of the following dates? March 19th, 2021, and September 23rd, 2021.
No, not off the top of my head.
The first date is the date that Nina Reeves left Port Charles for Nixon Falls, where she found your father, who had lost his memory. The second date is the date that Nina returned to Port Charles after her deceit had been uncovered, so that's 6 months. During those 6 months, how many times did Nina Reeves ask to see Wiley?
Twice.
Twice. Wow. What a great grandmother.
Objection, Your Honor. That's not a...
Shut up, Scott. You had your fucking turn. Now shut the fuck up, all right?
Let's go.
Dumb shit.
With Nina, were there any issues?
The timing of the second visit. It happens the day after my father returned to Port Charles. She
showed up at our house, and she asked to visit.
Now I'm fucked.
Did she tell you that she'd known where your father was for the past 6 months?
Goddamn stupid game. This game sucks, I swear to God.
Just trying to get away.
You fucking run out of goddamn stamina, you fucking lose the fucking game. Where the fuck am I here?
Yes, earlier.
No, never mind.
She first met Wiley. She told Wiley that Willow wasn't his real mother, that Nell was. And he was far too young to understand that kind of information, and it immediately had a negative impact.
Michael, are you opposing Nina's petition for visitation to punish her?
No.
Is this some sort of payback, spite for all the harm that she has caused you and your family?
No.
Then why are you opposing Nina Reeves having any contact with Wiley?
Because Nina has been consistently untruthful with me and Willow. She has a history of emotional instability, and she seems far more invested in redeeming Nell than in Wiley's well-being.
That's the truth.
I was worried. Things seemed really tense between you and Spencer when I left.
I'm sorry, what?
Is everything okay with Spencer?
Things are the same with Spencer. We don't communicate very well.
Is it all? I hope you don't mind me saying this, but you seem a little off.
Yeah, I mean, it's my first time back at a pool, and I may not be used to so much sun.
Let's have a seat. Take a look off.
I mean, the attendant just told me that all the lounges were taken. We got here too late.
But I didn't. I stacked you one. And don't get out your wallet. I already bought you a day pass.
That's very sweet. But in the future, my family already has a membership.
Good to know.
But wait. How'd you know I was coming here? How do you even know I was coming here? Why'd you give me a lounge?
Well, I dropped a hint that I was going to be catching some rays. This is the closest pool to the art gallery. So what can I say? I'm an optimist.
I do not want to talk about Trina.
Oh, well, that's first.
What was that?
I said Trina isn't my favorite subject either. Whatever she did is obviously bothering you, and I hate to see you like this.
How is this not talking about Trina? Besides, Trina has nothing to do with you.
Got it. Noted, but I have to wonder, what exactly does Trina have to do with you? I mean, you're no longer close, right? You no longer care about her, right? I mean, Trina threw vile accusations out about your girlfriend, so I have to wonder, why does every encounter with her trigger something?
I don't know, but it does. So just drop it, and I will too.
Yeah, well, easier said than done.
Come on. Let's go for one last ride. That's sure to help. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous day.
I am not looking for distractions, Spence. I am looking for answers.
Fine, come, don't come, I don't care. And it's Faye.
We are not finished with this
We're
conversation.
not having a conversation. You're ripping into me.
I am just trying to figure out why you keep going back to this girl who keeps looking down on you when the person right in front of you is willing to do anything for you.
Alright. Well, let's see. Now we gotta go. Well, we're gonna do one more thing.
We can talk about this after.
Walk out that door, and I may not be here when you get back.
No, Johnny. You think he cares?
So what are you threatening? Separation? Divorce? I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not gonna be second in your life. I deserve better. And you honestly think that another man is gonna give that to you? We both know we're difficult people and a very acquired taste. So what are you saying then, that I should just put up with your disregard and thought mistreatment? It was never perfect between us. But it was good.
Now we're on just to construction now. We're done with the other guy. Because you can see now it's always repeats, so everything else is checked. So, yeah. So we'll just do this one job for this guy right away. One job that we have to do. And then we will be done for the night. No, not much.
I'm looking like it's practicing a full court.
If you've been living with heart disease, reducing cholesterol can be hard, even when you take a step in being active. But you can do hard. You lived through the blizzard of '96. 12 unappreciative bosses.
Last summer.
Well, it's my first time here. I'd heard about it, but up until today, I was much more of a late guy. Thank you. Non-alcoholic, of course. I took the liberty of ordering for us both.
Oh, you thought of everything.
I think I can get used to this lifestyle. And don't worry about the cost.
Introducing, okay.
Thank you. And not just...
I've got a simple job to start with. A truckload of bricks and a mentor, okay? To be taken to. All right. Thanks, I'll be there. Over there.
Remind of things if you're still bringing them up.
Okay, yeah, good point. Let me try again. Thank you for the lounge chair and a drink, and mostly company.
That I will drink too.
Of course you would see it that way. No, I am not threatening you. I'm standing up for myself. You don't get to just walk out and ignore me because I'm asking you hard questions.
Really? Because the way that I see it, you didn't get your way, so you resorted to an ultimatum. And that is never going to work for me.
Well, being taken for granted doesn't work for me. You act like I'm disposable, like I'll always stand by you no matter how poorly you treat me. You should know better than to think that everyone's always just gonna stick around.
I just can't talk to you when you're like this. I'll be back after I go for a ride. We can try to talk again after you've calmed down.
Spence, wait.
your instincts were spot on. Nicholas' death?
Yes, I saw. But I do think he'll be back.
I thought so too. But I've been wrong before. Maybe this time I overplayed my hand. Maybe Nicholas just doesn't see me for who I am. Either way, our marriage may truly be at an end.
I am so sorry. I wish I would have minded my own business and left well enough alone. Please, forgive me. Or don't. Just please. Please don't take that job.
Amy, wait.
Your sister takes go big or go home to new heights.
Yeah, she's always been dramatic. I just don't see how I can take that job now.
Actually, I don't see how you can't. Michael, he turned me a leader against my humor. He judged up all my past mistakes and my mental illness. I wanted to take the high road, I really did, but there was no high road to take. I did what I had to do, and I hope you understand, even if you can't forgive me.
Well, Leah got what she wanted. Scott made Nell look like a victim, right? Hiding Wiley from me.
Doesn't matter, okay? Nothing Scott said was true. He was just trying to take attention away from me.
It doesn't matter now what Scott said isn't true. It's still out there, and one day I'm going to have to answer for it. To Wiley.
The judge just ordered a short recess.
At least so. And you could. Yeah. I probably have time for a quick cup of coffee.
You're not going anywhere.
Next week on General Hospital.
You know what they say.
Practice the way you play. My relationship with your son is over.
What's going on, Scarlett?
I think we both know the answer. Treatment for an intrusive part. One day Wiley's going to have to face the bad parts of my past.
The apple didn't fall far from the tree.
This is New York's #1 news. Channel 7 Eyewitness News. With Liz Trove and David Navarro. And Lee Goldberg with the exclusive AccuWeather forecast. Now, Eyewitness News, first at 4.
And good afternoon to you. I'm Liz Joe along with David Navarro. You're watching Eyewitness News first at 4. We're going to have much more news on all the breaking developments today coming out of Texas, but we are going to get it right over to Lee right now because there is a tornado warning that he wants to get out there.
Listen, they just issued a...
Okay, I get it. You don't want to hang out with Wendy because you think she's too boring. It's okay. Sure, I can get an audition for a Spielberg movie some other way. Really? Sure. There's always a chance I'll run into Steve on the street and get to do my E.T. impression. Okay, I'll hang out with Wendy. You will? Oh,
Hey, what's today?
Sure.
Today was Friday? Oh, yeah, right. Yeah.
Really think so? Good. Oh, yeah.
Can't believe it, I forgot.
Wow, Robbie, people really love your food.
I know. I may have to use Mr. Daddy's shell company in the Cayman sides of the Skrilla.
I can't believe your brother's car's full on customers.
Well, then who ordered the green eggs and ham?
That's a plane you were supposed to clear days ago.
I'm sorry, Boomer.
Not as sorry as I am. Because business is so bad, I have to let you go.
What? But I was learning so much. I'd never even seen an Eggo before I came here. I thought it was just some old-timey word like tuppence or landline.
I'm really gonna miss you and the way you try to clean tomatoes in the dishwasher.
What?
Sorry, Emma, but your brother's got me against the rope, sucker punched me in the wallet, and now I'm going down for the count.
Now I'm sad and confused. So the rules of no lose dodgeball are you don't move, so I never lose. Are you sure you don't want to play checkers? Nope. Ready?
Alright.
Aim! Fire!
Perfect.
Oh no! That vase was a priceless antique. Zuri, what did you do?
It wasn't Zuri's fault. She was just trying to prove that she could do a better cartwheel than me. She didn't need to fall into the vase. Say what? Don't feel bad, Zuri. Lots of kids can't cartwheel. I took 3 years of tumbling top gymnastics, woman. I'll show you a cartwheel. No.
Gotta get that now. That's my next truck.
Sorry, Wendy, can you just excuse us for a minute? So, you know how important this is for me. For once, can you just think of someone besides yourself?
But Wendy's horrible. She's a monster.
She is not. And I'm really disappointed in you. Now be nice. Now I have to go get a whole lot of glue.
If you want your nanny to get that audition, you'll keep your mouth shut. You are very lucky I love Jessie. Also, that I already broke that vase months ago and secretly replaced it with a fake. Respect.
Thank you for watching. And that's where we'll be next time. We'll be going back to him now. So.
Right back to the show on Disney Channel.
Who's ready for family movie night?
This is what ordinary families do.
Ordinary? How do we do ordinary? We're a family of supervillains.
Amy, what the?
What?
Let's try this again. We're the Maddens, a normal family that just
Bye-bye.
moved in the neighborhood.